Hello everybody, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be showing you two tarp setups what can be used for emergency shelters, or just if you're out in woods on a hike or whatever and you've got a tarp on you, the weather starts to rain or something happens to you, just say for instance emergency situation. So I'm just going to do two tarp setups. One it's an enclosed setup and the other one's going to be one side open setup. So the first one I've done, I made a video a bit rubbish about a year and a half ago now, so I'm just going to remake it and I'm going to run you through every little part that I'm doing. Same again on the other one what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to have to move to locations to do that other one. So let's get on with this one and like I say, I'll run you through step by step. Right, my tarp starter bag. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8 tent pegs for this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go to the far two corners and we're going to pin them out. Like so. What I do need to do, or what you do need to do yourself, is check for the ground to make sure there's no glass. Any sticks what are going to give you an uncomfortable stay in the shelter. If you use it for overnight, you've got to make sure you've got a comfortable ground to lay on. So the next part I'm going to bring it a bit closer to show you how to do it next part. Right, once you've got your third corner, I've actually set it up where there's a bloody big log there. I'm going to have to move this side down a little bit to get it away from that tree sticking up. Right, you need to get your corner, like I said, your third corner. Your first one in, put it over to it, so it looks a bit like that, as you can see, right? And then you want to keep your first corner there, move it out way, like so. Then we've got to repeat it on next corner. So your fourth corner's here, your first one in, move it over, same again. So you just hold them two together, you see it goes from there to 0 over there. Pin this down, and that should just pull out this way. I'm just doubling it up there really, give it a bit more secureness. And that seems to be pretty perfect. When I'm at this stage, what I've learnt to do is stick your pegs back out and just bring it in just till you think it's at a decent size to get in and out for yourself. I think you're noticing the pole moved, but what we're going to do with that pole is now we've got a little bit of extra play in it, we're going to move the pole back a little bit. like that. And what that's done now is it's retightened all the sides, looks pretty mint. What I suggest you're going to need then is, you're going to need some more tent pegs. You might realise it's got about a foot opening there. When you're in this at night, heat rises, you're going to want some sort of a flow for a bit of fresh air to come in through at night, sort of thing, like an airflow. So what you do now is you get this, you just pull it all the way around. Once you're in this, if you just flip it over, you can fasten that from the inside. Actually, I'll show you how to do that. It is as easy as that. Like I said earlier, you've got a little bit of airflow coming in there. It will escape from the sides. But now we've got 3 pegs left. It's only a 3-sided one. So 1 peg in between, in the middle of each strip. Just gives that bit of extra secureness in case it starts to get windy. So there we have it. That is the tarp setup as an emergency shelter. Now, there's not much difference to this tarp setup what you can't do with the DD pyramid tent. If you just buy the outer one, that's all that is really. Tell you what, I'm red hot today. I'm so warm. Right, let's move on. We've got to go to another location to do the next one. I know of a great little spot where I can do the next setup. I've done it with the 4-metre tarp. Now let's go do it with the 3-metre one and I'll show you how to do that. This next one is very, very simple. Once I've done it once, or once you've done it once, we can't forget how to do it. Right, so for this next one, setup, sorry. Obviously you're going to need your tarp, you're going to need a few pegs, and you're going to need just 1 piece of your paracord. We'll get that in a minute, it's all a bit tangled. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to pin just to 1 corner, about halfway up this thin tree, and we're just going to peg it out around it. So let's crack on with it and show you how it's done. Like I said, I'm going to show you step by step again. It really don't matter with this in which corner you pin it out from, once you get it from a corner. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so far we've got the tarp, we've got the paracord, fasten it to the tree, and now we need just 3 pegs and a decent sized stick branch. Once again, if you're in a rush, you're going to have to cut a little bit down from somewhere. I suggest try find one first. Right, back to the tarp. What we need to do is, we pin that corner up to the tree. Now we need to get the opposite corner from that and pull it tight as we can. Then with another peg, on the other corners. Make sure it's pretty tight from there in the bottom corner. Then same again with the fourth corner. Once again, like I did with the previous setup, I'm just going to use my tarp bag as a bit of a protection so the corner don't rip into my tarp. And there we have it. You don't have to put that stick in the middle, but I just think it gives you a little bit more room from the corners. Let's have a little look inside it. Now I know full well people aren't really going to sleep under this, but it's like all else. When you get something new as a tarp, let's just say for instance, you want to look on YouTube, you want to find out what different positions it can get set up in. This actually works better with the 4x4 metre one, because along these two edges here, what happens is you've got enough room then to flip that other extra metre under, and you can use that to lay on one at each side. But if you're just going to use it just for the camp, there's plenty of room you can get in with your sleeping bags probably. I ain't used it yet, I don't really intend to use this setup, but maybe it's something you might want to do. Let me know in the comments below. And for now, I'm going to get off. So thank you for watching my video. I hope this has shown you one or two different ways you can set your tarps up. There's plenty out there, you've just got to start looking for different setups. It does trap a lot of heat, this one. It's even warmer in here now than it is out there. But if you're going to set this up as well, try to make sure you've got it so this sloping side is where the wind's coming from. If all wind comes under here and it's a pretty windy day, I think it's going to start damaging your pin out points, or it might cause some rips. So make sure you've got the part what's starting from the bottom up to the tree facing the wind, just like I have now. So I'm just going to sit and relax, pack up, and I'm going to make my way home. So like I say, if it's helped you, or if you've got any other setups, or you've got some videos of yourself, please tag them in to the comments, let me read them, or let me go to your channel and check yours out. So till next time, goodbye and thank you for watching.